No, but I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put... I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go. Revelio.
Enough beast flesh for everyone.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Confringo!
Oh, don't you look adorable in your night things?
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you...
Revelio.
Sorry!
Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have. I don't feel bad fleecing those cape flappers in Cragcroft.
If Selwyn's plan works out, you suppose we'll all be rich?
Revelio.
Man becomes who he could do worse than Peter Pan.
Rookwood should never have put Selwyn in charge.
This looks like the spot from the treasure map. Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Well, he wasn't looking at slapstick. Don't fool. Who looks at the...
I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place. Nothing left to steal from Moonridge View.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it.
So we're all
Is that... someone over there?
If you owe me galleons and you can't pay, you best get a tombstone.
There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away. Dracus Totalis.
Expulso!
Can't believe you take such a risk.
Retreat!
That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty.
Get back here or I'll let you shoot on a man!
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time.
Run off! Fine by me! My mother used to all...
Totalis. Revelio.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check. Nothing to poach in Arrancher except I'll check your pockets after you're dead. It isn't orange, but afraid to take a hit. You've heard quite enough of our ranks. Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me. You dare say one of my own! You will fall!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
What are you up to now?
Have you heard any news about Sylvanas?
Selwyn has been
You defeat Merlin's beard. Then I suppose this bout...
I'm glad I could help protect...
The thieves will finally... You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Potato! Stupid! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Revelio. Repulsor.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Potato!
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protego.
Aloha Mora.
Might be interesting to see where this leads.
Incendio.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most... included.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Bombarder! Revelio!
Most gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time or another. Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. What was that? One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I don't like the looks of that encampment.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
How nice.
You made a mistake coming.
You haven't had much in stew like
I'll get to you for what you did to Iona Morgan.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio.
Enjoy supper.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of...
I won't rest until you're dead.
An intruder! You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
What are you up to?
Witness will be defeated.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Redrock will unite us.
Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
That's that. Settled.
You are terribly out there. Sure you can see that.
Goodness. What a party to attend by.
They come after me, the Preston Enclave.
Who's there?
Well, that was uneventful. Nothing over here.
Looked rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Where on earth is this leading me? Revelio. Considering the bones, I'll assume this is a tomb. Bombard! Incendiary! Revelio. Incendio. Totalis. There's a victim. Why is this door locked? Incendio. Revelio. Must be something around here. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. One down, 2 to go. Incendio. Lumos. Success. Revelio. In theory, what are they protecting? Petrificus Totalis. There you go. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Let's hope you stay dead this time. The 9 volts on the map. Revelio. had to have got something after defeat. Eureka! Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Drop this Confringo!
You little coward!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hours.
Cabalso. Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
Accio.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
Depulso.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
Flipendo. Descendo.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. That did it. And look, treasure. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Oh, I do hope...
Excuse...
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble...
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be...
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet... Actually, before I go on,
Spiders don't bother me at all.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears... It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her and
Understandable, but...
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts. I don't know what to do. Can you...
I'll try my very best.
Please do. If you can think of anyone, they'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogs...
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Potato! Stupid! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Window! Even more aggressive than I expected. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Defendo! Surely that's the last of them. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio! If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Defender! That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Destroy all of the exams. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! These eggs must be destroyed. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. I hate to think that they see me. I can see them. Bombarda. Can't let you harm Arranger anymore than you already have. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid. Defendo. Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! That's the last of the spider sacks.
I hope that's the last spider. Bravado! Confringo! Finger! Protego! Bombardo! Confringo! Defendo! 8 legs is simply... Revelio!
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Bombarda! Rebellion.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Mr. Dunn?
Thank Merlin.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the... She truly was a... She didn't deserve this.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be...
You? You cleared. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose.
That's the spirit.
Thank you again for all you've done.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop.
To dearly departed Mary.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Finding a beast in your trap.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Always my turn for patrol.
What are you up to now?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Pop.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to,
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of...
It did. I overheard them talk. Did you know that they have orders from Victor? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the three...
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more...
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might... If you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but I think she worries I'll do...
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Well, if the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelt. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin. Let's keep searching, but carefully. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't you? It's like everything's foretold right before you.
Ah!
It's Totalis.
It's... I'm sorry.
Potato!
Stupid fight eventually.
Is that the best you got? Amateur!
Ringo!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets as how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right. There must be more dragons here. Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only... We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a...
Focus, Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every...
It's Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look,
Revelio.
we've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That rubber one is burning intact!
There's no damage.
You're the one we're looking for, and you, poor friend.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't...
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. And the poachers saw us, which cannot...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get...
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's track... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Does it get any more cozy?
Transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for that. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Dashing pajamas. You didn't buy those here, did you?
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if...
quiz.
Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many... they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg, which potion is commonly referred to.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is The tale of the three brothers involves which magical...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the... Which ball in Quidditch is...
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change...
True.
Actually, the answer... While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next one...
I'd like to answer more...
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. Which dragon breed is this?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15, who founded the village of
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of... It is believed that the hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other...
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described what is the only spell known...
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patron. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Mont...
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot... What does the Hogwarts...
Knowledge is the...
No, the answer was never... In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer, according to Parselmouths, each of the runes pours 3... Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! What is the most powerful love potion known?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do it. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer... Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keep. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual sight.
Webbed feet.
No. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus mimbletonia plant, the pepper-up potion, evolved from a remedy created by which...
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfred's previous work to create the pepper-up. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serene. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the fountain?
Sir Lancelot.
No. The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. The world's largest kelpie is also...
Pantagruel.
No. The answer... The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit... Who was the first minister for...
Cadmus Peveril.
No. The first... Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical... You've answered all of my questions. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something Thank you for humouring me by participating. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Hogwarts.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have... And frankly...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected, Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the Of course, the guide isn't the... Deke tells me you captured a unicorn. And protecting so rare a beast is an
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've... Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe...
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember, it'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to... I'll provide a final assessment at that time to... Until then...
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Incendio! Confringo! Accio.
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so knowledgeable.
Accio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Accio.
It warms Deke's heart to see.
Nothing to identify, for now at least. No telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio! Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo!
We've rid the world of another spider.
Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio! Descendo! Also!
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Revelio! Convulso!
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio! Reparo! Accio!
Something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Of course. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry. There may...
It does mention something else. It says that...
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. It's an unforgivable, but useful. So, if you'd like...
It's probably wise to know.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save you. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that... Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Revelio! Compulsor!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be...
Accio! How gracious of you.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
That worked. Keep going. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Endo! Incendio! Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo. Dead end. Love
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. Imagine.
I can't believe it. After all this.
What do you suppose is meant by the dot?
I have no idea.
The note advises to leave the...
I assure you, we were meant to find this. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear. We need to stand together.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to.
You're right. This seems far...
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him.
I do think we should talk to him, but
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The Dark Art... Go then. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio! Incendio!
We've read the world. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read
Confringo!
that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then We're abandoned.
Revelio! Exactly. We'll be fine, though. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Oh, that was meant for me. No, that's
Bombarda! Incendio! Accio!
There's nowhere to go!
We have to fight!
Why don't you come up here?
Accio!
Got him!
Protego!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
You're not really here.
Confringo!
You've got
Incendio!
We'll make them.
Stop provoking them! Protego! I'm handling it!
Revelio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to... The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
You did what you had to...
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He can...
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I?
You may be right. Very well. Probably...
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sal.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even that you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I know. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if I... Why, Sebastian?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about...
Well?
I'm afraid he wants you know...
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to get...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we...
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever.
I shall wait to hear from you.
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.